Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I will share one of the repository I found. That repository name is Ode, and it is really very good and awesome, I feel. So I'll give you the complete details like why this repository I am telling the best or good thing. What are the capabilities present in this library? So all of these things I will share, I will discuss. Now you can see my screen and here this old library which is created by city of Zerodha. So this library is this library is following the semantic approaches and it is very minimal and zero dependencies, very teeny size, 8 kilobytes CSS and JS. You can read the readme things. So it's mentioned that they are following the semantic behaviors. Why semantic behavior? Because when we are creating some pages, HTML pages, so those pages we focus two things. Like one is it should be very good looking, and second thing is that obviously functional things should be support completely. That is mandatory for any application. I'm telling about like HTML things. So one is that good looking HTML and CSS. And second thing is that accessibility, we have to take care of that. And when we are thinking about accessibility, that semantic approach is the best way to handle the accessibility. If you already aware of that in HTML, lot of semantic elements are there, and here this basically the concept of this library, this OAuth library, that whatever the HTML semantic elements is already present, we will leverage those only. On top of that, for designing, we'll add the CSS classes. I mean, they're not using classes. It's basically dynamically taking care using either the element tag name or the semantic kind of attributes we are using, right? So automatically CSS rules are aligned on those semantic attributes. So on fly, basically automatic uh, design. The CSS rules are applied, and it will looks like a very good looking way. I will quickly show you the demo how it looks. Um, you can see there's a demo link, and I will show you here. So before going to these demo things, I'll first want to discuss about the repository structure. So this is the main src folder, and if you go inside in that, there are two folders, CSS and JS. In CSS, there are few CSS files are there. So few base CSS file, which I already told you that CSS rules are assigned on the tag name or the different attributes of element. It can be semantic attributes or it can be custom attributes. So you can see this theme.css, and it has the few CSS variables, I think, and the theme also it's declared, so that you can incorporate those theme in your project. If you are going to use this library, you can go one by one CSS file and you can check it out, those things. And if you go in JS folder, you can see only very few JS files are there. So this is like a base JS. Base JS nothing but one class is got created which is extending HTML elements. So it's nothing but an HTML element only, and whatever the classes will extend this OT base. So those are basically instance of those classes will be treated as an HTML element, and this drop down classes, I think it is created this OT drop down by extending this OT base, and this is a custom of element web. Basically this web component is getting created using that. You can see other things like how the position is getting calculated dynamically, how the event listeners are handling here on key down, clean up things. So you can learn a lot of good things here, and here is the usage, like how to use. So this OT drop down, you can see it is defined here. So this OT drop down will behave as a web component, and inside that these elements you can write it down, and this will behave like a action list of drop down, and you can check it out other things as well. Anywhere, if you find any doubt or something, you can just comment me this video. I will happy to reply you and help to resolve your doubts. So we'll now go to the documentation part. So here in home section, yeah, the same thing like what we already saw, that it is a semantic follows. It follows semantic way, and a minimal and zero dependencies, very less size, 8 kilobyte. Okay, now how to use of this library? You can either use the CDN links in your files, HTML file, or you can install it using the npm, and then you can import the CSS and JS file, or you can download directly, and then you can basically invoke the downloaded file from your HTML content. Okay, so these are the way basically you can use, and you can see there's a component section in the left side. So these are the components generally we use when we are going to develop one project. So that cases, these are the components present. I mean, you can use those components. So for example, you are going to use typography. So the designs, I mean, if you are writing some typography on top of this library, then the styling things will be like this. You can see in the right side the code section. So if you write this HTML things and how it will looks, this is the basically preview section. You can check it out the accordion as well. So this accordion has this title and the context, the code of that. You can see the detailed summary. These are the code. So okay, so you can see the good thing here. I already told that this I mean, in this repository, main concept is that to stick on the semantic things. Like if HTML has already semantic element, rather than creating again, or rather than like making it complex, they are leveraging those HTML elements and only just adding few CSS on top of that, and they're just um, using that thing. So here you can take an example like accordion. I think HTML already supporting using the details and summary. So they just basically, I think they are adding the CSS things on this top of this details and summary tag as a role, and it looks like that then. Okay, I think it's very cool and very nice it looking. Same thing, I think alerts also you can, I mean, you can use this library and you can create this kind of good looking alerts, badges, buttons, card, and other things. So yeah, you can check it out, all of this thing. One thing I'll want to show you, yeah, this is drop down. So I already told you, right, this drop down, OT drop down, they are basically creating this web component by extending OT base class, and which is extending the HTML element. So this is like how you can create a custom element, I'll say. So you can learn a lot of things For example, one is how to create a custom HTML element or web component. Um, how it's invoking from from the initiating to till to how it be what are basically the life cycles of the HTML element. Those also you can learn from here. If you check it out, this OT base class, you can see a lot of things like so. Yeah, this repository is very good for someone who are really interested to learn JavaScript depth and might be is not aware of that. Completely what I mean, like beginner or intermediate kind of JavaScript developers. Um, maybe if it is already clear these knowledges, then fine. But I believe it will be helpful for a lot of people. So these are the like OT drop down I will show you here. They are using this custom drop down what we already saw these drop down classes, and using that they can they are creating these accent drop down items, and it is really cool actually. Even this pop over, that is also they are creating using this OT drop down custom web component. So please check it out. I think it is really cool things are there, and you'll definitely learn a lot of things. So I just wanted to show all of these things, and keep following me. I hope I will give you more this kind of good articles, good insights, or good videos which will help to increase your knowledges. And thank you. Bye bye.